Isambul Vinaka and welcome to my Matai creation for UU204-Pacific World's assignment. My name is Nabila Khan and I hail from the beautiful island of Taveuni in Fiji. So I have chosen question 2 for my Matai creation, which is select a cultural heritage form or natural heritage site in your Pacific Island community and discuss and create a Matai highlighting its significance and ways it can be protected for the future. So according to question 2, I have decided to write a poem based on a cultural heritage site.
One of the world's rarest flowers which just happen to be found only in Fiji, in the highest mountains of Taveuni known as Fiji's Garden Island. There is a beautiful lake of considerable size. A flowering plant called the Tagimoucia is found only on the shores of this lake, which is also named after the flower, and also on the upper slopes of Mountain Setura in Vanuatu. The Tagimoucia is one of Fiji's most beautiful wildflowers. It is a liana, very crimson and white flowers which is in 30 cm long, hanging clusters and only grows at altitudes of over 600 meters, flowering from October to December, and strangely enough, every attempt of transplant, the vine has failed. The flower is the floral emblem of Fiji and is also represented on the Fiji $50 note. The Tagimoucia has deep cultural and historical significance in Fiji, which is sacred to the people of Fiji's northern provinces of Bua and the Condore, especially to the people of Taveuni. For these communities, the Tagimoucia symbolizes beauty and unique, and is the subject of songs and legends and a great deal of pride. The legend behind the Tagimoucia says that once upon a time there was a princess. She had given her heart away to a young man, but her father had another in an alliance. Her heart broken, so the princess ran away from the village up to the island's forest. She stopped by the island lake and wept her heart out. The gods must have looked upon her further with kindness because the villagers went up to the mountain. They found a new flower with beautiful red and white blossoms. Therefore, the Tagimoucia flower and the princess story are forever intertwined in history. Over the years, thoughts of scientists and horticulturalists to transplant the flowers in other areas of Fiji and world, but all efforts has been in vain. This flower grows only in the caldera of Taveuni's volcano and nowhere else. Plus, because of its rarity and beauty, it is especially prized amongst Fijians and looked upon reverence and a sign of good fortune.
Tagimoucia, Taveuni's heart. In emerald folds, the petals bloom, crimson whispers in morning's loom. Tagimoucia, bright and rare, dewy with soft sunlight through the air. In old tales, its name is sung, a symbol of love where hearts are sprung. Bind in joy and strife, Tagimoucia shines as a beacon in life. Yet danger hisses through the leaves, as shadows of change tug at our ears. Preserve this jewel, our sacred vow, for without its beauty, we are lost somehow. Let us water its root with tender loving care. Tagimoucia blooms, a jewel so rare. In the heart of Taveuni, it will always bloom. Together we'll make sure that it continues to bloom.
In stanza 1, it says, in emerald folds the petals bloom, crimson whispers in morning's room. Tagimoucia, bright and rare, dewy with soft sunlight through the air. This stanza leads the reader to meet with the Tagimoucia flower, describing its appearance, color, and beauty. Emerald folds stands for the greenery that is grown around the flower, while crimson whispers speaks of delicacy and beauty. So with the help of this imagery, the reader forms a tranquil and fairy-like world where the flower was uncommon, bursting with brightness under the sun. Stanza 2. In old tales, its name is sung, a symbol of love where hearts are sprung. Bind in joy and strife, Tagimoucia shines as a beacon in life. This stanza reflects on the cultural significance of the Tagimoucia. It explains how the flower is enveloped within the legends and practices of the people, serving as a symbol of love and bonding. it says, binding us close. Hence, it is a sign of unity and resolution, a support during good and bad times. It looks like an enlightening star or something to be emulated by the community. Moving on, stanza 3, yet danger hisses through the leaves as shadows of change tug at our ears. Preserve this jewel, our sacred vow, for without its beauty, we are lost somehow. This stanza is talking about the threats in the Tagimoucia's life and its habitat. The whispers of danger can be taken as environmental challenges, such as climate change or habitat loss, while the shadows of change suggest uncertainty of times to come. The call to preserve this jewel ironically highlights the message of protection that this poem conveys. Actually, the flower and its environment have to be protected, meaning it implies awareness about its value and protection by the community. 3. Let us water its roots with tender loving care. Tagimoucia blooms a jewel so rare. In the heart of Taveuni, it will always bloom. Together we'll make sure that it continues to bloom. This last stanza is of hope and action. It suggests that the community should look after the Tagimoucia, tending the roots literal and metaphorical of this treasure rare. It is a poem now ending on a hopeful note, a declaration of communal resolve to have the Tagimoucia continue to flourish in Taveuni because it symbolizes unity and commitment to their heritage. I have come to the end of my Matai creation for UU204. Thank you so much. Binakabakali po and